The night Elijah heard God. Elijah sat alone on the mountain, his strength spent. Just days before, he had called down fire from heaven, proving the Lord was God before all Israel. Now he hid in a cave, hunted, exhausted, and afraid. "Lord," he whispered, "I am the only one left." The wind rose suddenly, violent, tearing across the mountains, shattering stone. But the Lord was not in the wind. Then the ground shook beneath Elijah's feet, an earthquake rolling through the hills. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. Fire followed, fierce and bright, licking the rocks with fury. Still, the Lord was not there. And then came the sound of a gentle whisper. Elijah covered his face. The voice spoke, not with thunder, but with truth. The Lord reminded Elijah that he was not alone, that there were thousands who still remained faithful. His work was not finished. His calling was not over. Elijah rose from the cave changed. He learned that God does not always move in spectacle. Sometimes he comes quietly, restoring weary hearts, strengthening tired servants, and speaking hope where fear once lived. And Elijah walked down the mountain knowing this truth. God is just as powerful in the whisper as he is in the fire. Historical note. This story is based on the biblical account of the prophet Elijah recorded in 1 Kings 19 verses 9 to 18. Scripture confirms that after Elijah's victory over the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel, he fled from Queen Jezebel and took refuge on Mount Horeb. There, Elijah experienced a powerful wind, an earthquake, and a fire, followed by what the text describes as a still small voice, or gentle whisper, through which the Lord spoke to him. The internal emotions, pacing, and descriptive atmosphere are presented in a dramatized narrative form. However, the sequence of events, God's revelation to Elijah, and the message that Elijah was not alone and still had a calling to fulfill are faithful to the biblical and historical record preserved in Scripture.